Hi everyone, my name is Kai and welcome back for another episode of CareStack VA's Happy Hour. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button for our newest episode. I have with me my co-host Jappy with our special guest for today. Hi Jappy.
Hi guys, I'm happy to be here. This is my first time. So yeah, I'm very
Yeah.
excited.
All right. Well, we also have our special guest Farina. Hi Farina, how are you doing today?
Hey guys, I'm very good. Thank you so much for having me.
Hi.
No, the pleasure is ours, Farina. Well, for some of you who don't know Farina, Farina is actually one of our team leads here in CareStack. So, Farina, is this your new job or is this your new first VA job, if I may ask?
No, not really. This would be my second after I left the BPO industry. So prior to this, I was also a VA for a medical um, company. So
Mhm.
we almost same um, line of work with what we're having. We also do scheduling, but on a more, I mean, on a broader scale because we don't do just appointments. We took care of the patient from start to finish. So it's like end to end, start to end, yeah, appointments, something like that.
How long were you there for?
Oh.
I was there for a year. It was
A
a
year.
12-month contract and it ended. Unfortunately, I didn't get the renew.
Okay, so
And
that's what made you
Oh.
they
decide
don't
to.
they kind of downsized.
Is that what made you decide to switch companies and now you're in CareStack?
Somehow, yes, they ended the contract. They didn't renew my contract. At the time, they were also downsizing, so they had to let go a few people. Unfortunately, I was one of them. Um, and so, yeah, that's what happened. And so I, hunted for another post, another job, and this is where I am.
Okay.
I see.
Well, Farina, I'm not sure if you've watched the previous episodes of this podcast, but I'm gonna be asking you a lot of questions. So I hope you're okay with that.
Of course, yes, that's what I'm
Okay.
here for.
All right. Well, I have another question for you. I heard that you used to work in finance for like a decade. Is that true?
Wow, you guys do your research, huh?
I know.
I,
I'm not a stalker though. Don't get me wrong.
I know, I don't. Yeah, I was with a US based financial institution. I'm not sure if I can mention the name, but yeah, it's a bank. And I was there for 12 years, more than a
Mhm.
decade actually. And so I started as a regular banker, and then I worked my way up and handled a few teams. I switched departments. I think I want to say maybe 2 to 3 times because the main reason why I shifted from one department to another because I thought of expanding, my knowledge base and yeah, and then I had to leave the company after the um, quarantine, the COVID
Mhm.
season. So we worked from home, and then the company no longer was offering work from home options, and so that was the main reason why I left.
I
Oh,
see.
was it not hard for you? I mean, from finance, working for a decade in finance and then switching to the medical field or the dental
Those are
field.
two very different fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, it is. Well, a little bit, yes, I would say, because when I was with the previous company with the financial institution, it was more transactional.
Ah,
So everything was black and white. You're not allowed to. Well, I worked with customer service, but it they don't really encourage rapport with clients, small talks with clients. It's just plainly answering their questions. That's all, because they're promoting professionalism. They don't wanna have their agents talk to their clients like on a personal level as much as possible. So really more on transactional. Wherein here we
yeah.
are customer service, and we you know we take care of them. We
Yep.
wanna we dig deeper. We want to have like a personal relationship with our patients. So it's a bit different. It was an adjustment.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of difficulties with past BPO agents that it's hard to get rid of that BPO vibe
Right?
when you're trying
It
to
is.
transition to care staff. So yeah, but now you're here. I think you're the very definition of when one door closes, another one opens. So I'm sorry that your past works didn't work out, but now you're here as a TL
Yep.
at care staff. So
So,
yeah,
I
very
know. And
grateful. I'm very happy to be here actually. So
yeah, and she's really doing a good job in terms of leading a team. I've been hearing a lot of not really news, but a lot of hearsays here and there about your work recently, and I couldn't be more proud because I've seen you from being a flex VA, now you're a lead. I'm curious though, uh, is it hard leading a team? I've never actually led a team, so is it hard?
same.
um, it's not it's not easy. I wouldn't say hard,
Yeah, I
but
bet.
it's a challenge every day. You know, it's a different challenge every day. It definitely is not, a walk in the park,
Mm,
because you compared to just being a regular VA or a flex VA, you you mind your own business, right?
Yeah.
You
mm,
have your work, you have your tasks, you finish in and out of the day, and you're done. But when you're a team lead, you deal with different people with different personalities.
That's true.
Um, so, and one one method or one way of coaching or leading someone, there's no one rule for everybody. So you have to be well
Yeah,
adjusted.
I get.
That's what I learned. Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Because different personalities, different backgrounds. So this way of leading someone may not work well with another.
Yep.
So yep.
well, with that said, different personalities, different people, different backgrounds. You handle different nationalities as well. So,
Oh.
what's your take on cultural differences? How do you handle it?
This would actually be my first time handling people with different cultural backgrounds, and based on my experience, it wasn't. It was an adjustment, a huge adjustment that is, because there was an incident. I'm not sure if I could mention, but an incident happened wherein I had to change. I had to shift from strict to, you
Kind,
know, yeah, to a
soft, soft.
softer version, because and I agreed because I spoke with our ops leaders regarding this, and they helped me understand that um, we're dealing with people with extremely different cultural backgrounds than ours.
Yeah.
So you really have to adjust. Same rule, same thing. So one rule doesn't apply for everybody.
Would you agree
Okay.
that this is your biggest challenge as a team lead, that you're how do I say this? Dealing with different types of personalities and culture. Would that be your biggest challenge? You, you think?
Um, Interesting. I would say yes, yes, by far yes.
All
I would
right.
have to
Because
agree with that.
aside from, yeah, because the reports, the your daily tasks, the emails that you get, all the correspondence you need to comply every day. Those are those are those are normal. You do it every day. But
Mm.
dealing with people and leading a team, it's really different. So by far that would be my greatest challenge.
Yeah, especially we're working from a work from home setup, so we're working virtually. And it's
Mhm.
really hard to look for people virtually, especially if they're not in the meet or they're nowhere to be found and you're the leader. So, is it a struggle for you, especially when looking for people who are not in the meet yet or you can't get a hold of them?
I did that just now, actually. I have a I have an agent that's actually no call no show today. So
Oh. Yeah.
it's part of the job. So
Yeah.
You really have to deal with it, and
Can we ask
just
how do you feel about it?
how I felt about it. Well, as a team leader, it's upsetting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm disappointed because these are rules. I'm expecting them to follow them, or at least consider those rules. But as a person, as another employee, as a human being, I do get it that sometimes there would be untoward incidents that you cannot
Yeah.
control. But
Well,
me
let's
as
hope that
a
VAs
person,
well. Because
sorry, what?
sorry, let's hope that VAs well because yeah, typhoons really been occurrent in our in the Philippines. So yeah, let's hope for the best that he's fine. He or she, right?
I know, right? Like I said, it's a team leader versus you as a person. So
Mhm.
I would not. I mean, I would always consider and think of course, the welfare of the person. I
The
just hope I
person.
hear back from her the
Yeah,
soonest.
yeah. So it's a
Yeah.
her.
Oh, it's a her. So now we know. I'm gonna have to backtrack on that. Who is out for the day? No, but yeah, I think because Farina is a mixture of when you look at her, she's a mixture of soft and strict. She can be soft, she can look strict, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? Actually, when I was digging through your photos, again, I will reiterate with everyone, I'm not a stalker, but um I did actually find a photo of you, which I found interesting.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
you really do check before. Okay,
I
yeah,
kind of
Okay.
do.
Well, tell us about
So
this picture, Reina.
yeah, you're a Muslim.
I am.
Oh, namaste. Is that right? I'm not
Oh,
sure.
Honestly, I think that's
I think that's
for
Indian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hindus.
I
Yeah,
get confused.
you say Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Yeah.
assalamualaikum,
Yep.
alalumdillah, something like that, right? That's what you guys that's what I would usually hear with Muslims. But I'm curious to know, Farina, what are the challenges? I mean, okay, you're a Muslim and most of the people that you interact with every day are Catholics or Christian. Are there struggles?
Not at all. I don't see that as a struggle.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Religion should not be something that would, hinder you
Mm-mm.
uh, from dealing with, people.
That's true.
So
Mm-mm.
it's just part of you. That's your
Yeah.
faith. So
And your
that
religion
should
has
stay
no affiliation with how well you work, right?
exactly,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
So
But
I want to be treated the same way, same with
every,
other people. I want to be treated exactly the way as a human being, as a person, and not be seen because of my religion or my, religious affiliations.
Yep.
yeah, I was actually shocked when I came across that photo because you were wearing a hijab. It's a hijab, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and your face is highlighted, and you look really beautiful in
Ah,
that photo. I
yeah.
have to admit, um, it's not common with everybody to look good with just the face showing, because usually it's
That's
the
true.
hair that
Yep.
talks, right? But in your case, Farina, you look really beautiful with that
Radiant.
hijab. Yeah, you were standing out. Although I can't see your full face right now. Is it possible for us to
Of
kind
course.
of there we go.
Okay.
There we go. There she is.
I have a question
Don't
about
be
that.
deceived. Don't be deceived with all the, the pictures you're seeing online. You have camera 360 and all the edits and
Oh,
all that.
but
Uh,
this doesn't have camera 360 at all. It shows, right?
uh,
That's the beauty of hijab. I mean, the main reason, the main purpose of wearing hijab is to hide a woman's beauty.
Oh,
oh, because it's only reserved for your husband? I'm not
Should
sure.
only be for your husband. Your
Ah, that's
beauty,
not
how
that.
you look, should only be for
I
your
see.
husband.
I agree.
So that's the reason why you're covered fully from head to
I
toe.
oh,
see.
yeah.
Even
Okay.
your arms, even your wrists, and they're not allowed to be seen
I have a
in
question
public.
about the hijab. Are you allowed to wear it? For example, right now, during work hours. Is that
A requirement.
yeah.
It's like this. So I know you're probably wondering why I'm not wearing a hijab at work.
Hmm.
Um, Only because I don't want to raise questions. I don't want to be, you know what I mean? Like if I wear a hijab and no one else is, it might raise questions or people might ask. I tend to shy away from that conversation
Okay.
and just come in to work, talk about work,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's
Mhm.
it.
So just for the
I
sake of
hope.
blending in, not yeah, I get it.
Not not putting the spotlight on you.
I get it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But are you okay with us
Ah,
like
yeah. Is
launching
this
this
a
video
sensitive?
without you?
Is this
I
a
don't know.
sensitive
We just
topic for
kind of
you?
highlighted it.
It's okay. Yeah,
It's
sure.
okay. All
Are you
right.
Fine.
Thank
sure?
you. Thank you,
Okay.
Karina.
All right. Well, let me transition from that topic then. You're a mom of three,
Right.
correct? Okay, I got my facts right. So how do you handle? I mean, we're working from home, so how do you manage the three little dinosaurs in the background while you're working at night?
Wow. I assume you guys are both single. Am I correct?
Um,
I am. He's not.
I have a relationship, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm not sure, guys, if you guys can relate, but having three kids while working from home, taking care of the household, doing errands and all that. My gosh, it's a juggle. It's difficult. It's just, but I've learned that the key to it is to just time management. That's all.
Yeah. It's good
Just proper
advice.
time management.
Yeah. I can't imagine
It sounds
doing
like
that.
a cliche, but it does work. You just really would have to divide your day,
Yeah.
divide your time.
Yeah. So I'm assuming your little dinosaurs, they're asleep right now.
I hope they are. They're in the other room.
Hopefully.
Okay.
My little girl, my youngest, she's 4 years old.
Wow.
She's the most energetic. So usually, uh, she 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 stays late at night, and she thinks she also has this work same as mine. And believe it or not, she has a little laptop. And when I'm on my desk, she also takes a chair, sit beside me, and pretends that she's also
Oh,
working.
that's cute.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's
I'll show you.
actually
I'll show you some other time.
Sure,
She has
sure.
a,
Yeah.
she has a
sure.
mini laptop, and yeah, she works. And she also talks. She also like has a little toy headset, and she talks as if she was just talking to a patient or something.
Okay. Well, I think I can foresee the future.
Yeah. We have a little
At
Karina.
least. Yeah, because we have kids who would always ask for your attention when you're working. Contrary to that, your kid is not asking for your attention because she has work as well.
She has
Right?
work too. Yep. So I guess that's a good side of it. She doesn't disturb me because she thinks she has to work, so keeps her busy.
Yeah. But Karina, please, by all means, do not disturb her as well.
I try not to.
Okay. Okay. Well, what do you think are the privileges or the pros of working from home? Not everyone has the privilege to work from home.
Yeah.
So, what are the pros that we're working from home?
Like I always say, having this job actually, I find it's a blessing. You know,
It
to
is.
be able to spend time with your children, take care of your children, of your family, be a housewife at the same time while earning money. That's a huge thing.
Hmm.
Not everybody gets that opportunity.
Yeah.
So the the major advantage to this is I'm earning money while I'm taking care of my kids. So
Yeah. A super mom,
that's a huge
basically.
Hmm.
favor. Yeah.
Wonder Mom.
But do you prefer work from home setup over an office? Which one do you?
Right now, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I've tried like with the BPO industry, so I've tried working in the office, and it's hard. Um, when I had my second child, she was barely 2 months old, and I had to leave her with Yaya. I had a Yaya taking care of
Yeah.
her, and the guilt not being able to take care of your child. You're earning. Yes, you have a work. You're earning money. You're able to provide, but the mom guilt of not being able to take care of your child.
Yeah, I
It's
think I
different.
get that because that's supposed to be you taking care of. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Right, right. And then with my third child, it's the reverse. So with my third child, I was already working from home. So I saw the huge difference.
So yeah, yeah, I get the blessing. That's
That's why it's a blessing for me
yep.
because I've seen how it was on the other. I mean, differently on the
Yeah,
other side. So
it's a good thing that your past works did work out for
Mhm.
you to be here. Yeah,
everything happens for a reason. I am a total
exactly.
believer
Yeah,
in that.
same.
The
Everything
possi-
There's no chance Nothing happens for a chance. I mean, by chance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
The puzzle pieces just fit in perfectly, right?
Exactly. Mm.
Exactly. Sometimes you won't really understand at that moment when it happened. You feel frustrated, but then later on you realize that it's it happened because of this. So you know,
I'm happy
just
where you are now, Farina.
I am too. Thank you.
And I'm happy to be working with you as well.
Same,
Well,
same.
let me divert from the work setup questions because all the questions I've been asking you since a while ago are things I found about you. I found out about you online or with people I'm interacting with. Now, since our podcast is Let's Talk About You, let's talk about you. What's something that we don't know about you, Farina? What do you usually do in your free time?
Okay. I don't have a lot of free time, to be honest with you.
The super mom in her.
But when I do, I spend it with my kids. We live near. I mean, we are in the coastal area, so our city, from where we live, it's a coastal city. So there's lots of beaches.
Oh.
So
Mm.
and the nearest beach actually is it's a 5 minute walk from where we live. So whenever I'm
Wow.
free, and I'm a super beach lover, that's why whenever I'm free, I just take my kids. We walk to the beach and just spend the afternoon. We bring whatever baon we can, sometimes leftover lunch or whatever snacks they have. So just spur of the moment, nothing planned. Just grab my kids and we walk and I watch my kids play at the beach or sometimes they swim, and then we wait for the sunset. Just imagine that scenario. That for me is already like it's total relaxation for me already.
Yeah.
So
You wouldn't
and
strike me as a beach lover because, if you don't mind me saying, your complexion, you're very
that's just the lighting.
oh, the lighting.
Job, yeah.
I
But
don't
yeah.
go to the beach, but
Some
no.
sometimes I get too red.
Uh
That's my complexion.
yeah. If you see if you see Jappy in real life or in person, he has this self ring light. He's glowing everywhere. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
know, I agree. I've seen him on a different angle. Like I think it's the lighting and everything, and you have really good skin, Jappy. So
Yeah.
kudos.
Thank
How
you.
do you do it?
Don't be stressed. That's my number one advice.
Don't be
Oh,
stressed. How do you do that?
that's difficult.
But yeah, I have
I can
another
understand.
question. It might be too personal. I'm so sorry. I'm just really a curious kid right now. You've always mentioned that you bond with your kids, you spend time with your kids. I'm not hearing a husband in there.
Did I not? Did I not mention?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't hear.
So where's dad? Where's dad in this
So
story?
my husband works. He's a government employee. So his Mondays through Fridays, it's all super busy. So
I see.
he's not home most of the time, and most of his work is in the field.
Okay.
So there would be times, even during weekends, that they would be asked to um, spend or render overtime.
Hmm.
So yes, he's of course he's with us. He lives with us. He lives with me. He lives with the same house and everything. It's just that most of the time it's me and my kids only, and
Okay.
yeah, husband is
So
busy at
during the
work.
afternoon, he's out, and
He's out the whole day,
all
so
day.
he doesn't come home for lunch.
And while you're
He's out
working, I'm assuming he's asleep.
exactly just right now
That must be a
in
struggle.
our room.
Yeah, that must be a
Yes,
struggle. Between
yes.
your, yeah. Okay.
It is. You know, the what the struggle sometimes is because I expect him to be at home by 5, right?
Yeah.
By 5 p.m. But sometimes, and most of the times, that's not the case. He comes home late, like 8, 7, 8 p.m. And if that happens, that means I'm not getting enough sleep because I have to take care of the kids. I can't leave the kids by themselves.
Yeah.
Someone has to look after them, right? So, yep,
Oh, yeah, because
that's
you're gonna
it.
start at around 9 or 10
That's
p.m.
true. Yeah.
Mm,
I get.
right.
You don't
I try
have
to. get sleep from 5 p.m. onwards, so that when I wake up at around 9, I'll still have time to take care
So,
of stuff before I
I'm
start my
assuming
work.
you guys don't have a housemate like you did before with your second kid. Like
Right now, it's a stay-at-home um, yaya.
yeah,
I mean, sorry, stay out,
Nanny?
nanny.
Oh,
stay
see.
out nanny, stay out yaya. So during the night, it's just me basically. In the morning, she comes here to take care of lunch and do chores and all that. But I don't really rely on her as far as taking care of the kids. I still do that. She
Yeah,
just does the
the
cleaning,
cleaning.
laundry, and all.
All right. Okay. So I still see it as a blessing, but
Yeah.
yeah, it does come
So
with
you can
challenges.
right. So you kind of have an idea of how my day goes.
Yep. I think I do.
Yep, I can picture it already. But
All
at
right.
least you have a nanny in there to like help you with the chores because majority of the time moms, super moms rather, would handle everything on their own.
Yeah.
No
Right now,
nannies,
at least
no
I have a nanny. So, but they come and go.
come and go.
I get a
It is.
nanny for a month, and then they leave, and then I find another. So
Yeah.
And
it's
it's
hard.
really hard to find a nanny nowadays, right?
That's true.
It
Someone you
is.
can
It
trust.
is. Someone you can trust for
Yeah.
sure.
Right.
Yeah,
Especially
absolutely.
having little kiddos who
Yeah.
are
Because
running everywhere.
you're gonna be sharing your home with them, and
Yeah.
I've had experiences where my nannies before when I was younger, uh, my parents would catch them stealing, like
Mm,
like even coins they would steal. They're not gonna leave anything behind. So it's yeah, I get that. It's very hard. So
yeah.
I can relate to that actually. Just the previous nanny I had to let her go
Oh.
because I caught her several times. I gave her lots of chances, but eventually I had to let her go because it happened on many occasions already, and I could no longer afford the stuff she's getting from me.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
even
All
if it
right.
was hard, I had to let her go.
But was there a time, Farina, wherein you let go of a nanny's and then you couldn't find a replacement for her? So you had to do everything on your
A
own.
lot, actually. Yes, yes, that happens a lot.
How do you manage it with the work and the kids and the chores and everything?
You know, when I think about it, I say to myself, how did I do that? But then when you're in that situation, I don't know, it's just energy comes out of you. You have the double energy, extra energy given.
I think when you
Uh,
love your kids, yeah, there's no
I
option. You
guess,
have to do it, right? So
yeah,
I think
I think, yep, correct.
So when you're in that situation, you don't think, you just do.
yeah,
Just do,
for the sake of
exactly.
your
Don't
kids,
think.
I get it.
Mm.
Super
Now
mom,
that's a super
yeah.
mom right there. Now I know the title for this podcast now. The super.
Mm. Super mom Farina, Ganda Wali.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that everything about you. I just knew some of it, like your work background and everything, but everything is a mystery to me, which is why I had a few questions prepared. But yeah, it's really nice to know that you still have free time with your kids, despite your busy schedule at night, and of course, you're tired after work, so you still have time with them, especially at the beach. The beach is refreshing, plus the kids, so that's like a great combination, if you
That's
ask me.
true. Yeah, I could imagine
Right?
your view.
Yeah,
Sunset,
it's
kids playing
refreshing.
around. Yeah,
Right?
it's a good life. Yeah, I could see it.
Thanks.
Something I
Yeah.
aspire to have one day. Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Well,
one of the many reasons why we had to relocate back to the province. Because we lived in Manila for many, many years, 15
oh,
years. I think, yeah, 15 years or so. And
Traffic
when
capital of the
COVID hit,
Philippines.
correct, when COVID hit and everyone worked from home, I took that as a chance, an opportunity. My husband and I, we decided that let's go back home to the province because especially that my husband and I, we were born and raised here in the province, and so we kind of missed our lives here.
Okay.
And
May we ask
so
what
when
province is this?
I'm from the
Siargao.
northern part of Mindanao, Oroquieta City. So it's near Ozamis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're far.
Far, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Right. So yeah, but we decided to go back home because I wanted my children to, I wanted my kids to experience how it is, growing up in the province. I know you guys are city girls, city boys, and it's a bit different for you, but for us, um, it's I don't know, you just miss your life in the province, and the same experience I had, I want my kids to experience.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
That's a very nice insight.
you're living the life. I can tell you that.
Yeah, actually,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you're far from the
From the
traffic
noise,
jams
everything.
everywhere, the
Yeah.
noise and the pollution.
You're soaking up
I
the
know,
mother
I'm happy where
nature.
I am.
Yeah. I envy
Absolutely.
it actually.
I don't miss the traffic. I don't miss the pollution at all. I miss the malls,
It's
yeah, occasionally.
that's true. Yeah. But it's quiet, right?
But
You wouldn't trade quiet with all the
Peaceful,
city
yeah.
noise. Yeah.
as,
Like
as you grow older, I know you guys are young, but as you age, you just want to look for peace and quiet. You're right, Chappy. Um, there's no, I mean, you wouldn't trade it for a
Anything
life in the
else?
city.
yeah, yeah. So I'm happy where you. I'm gonna repeat it. I'm happy
Yeah.
where you are right now. Where you know.
I am too. Thank you.
Hopefully I get to experience that too soon.
Yeah. Before
But
Christmas.
anyway, before we move on to the next agenda of this podcast, the most awaited, I don't know if it's most awaited, but I have one last
For me, at
important
least, yes, I've been waiting.
for you. Yeah, maybe, but for the others, I'm not so sure. Okay, but I have one last important question for you that I'm never gonna forget because I forgot it before. What is the best advice that you can give to an aspiring VA?
Okay. There's a lot of advice out there, but I'd say learn every day. Don't limit yourself to what you already know. Little progress is still progress.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Agree.
a small learning is still a learning. So as long as you're learning, you're progressing.
That's good advice.
Oh,
Doesn't just
that's such good
yeah. It
advice.
doesn't apply to just being a VA, but everywhere actually.
In
In
life as
general,
general.
yeah, in general, because if you know a lot already and you feel like you're perfect, how are you gonna grow? How are you gonna still improve yourself? So
That's
I
the
like
thing.
what you said that keep learning.
Exactly. All right. That's good advice.
Okay,
Be sure to note it to those who are watching.
I'll make sure to highlight that.
Yep.
Continue learning. But anyway, as a token of our appreciation for gracing us with your presence here in this podcast, Farina, I prepared a very special song request for you. Although
Yay.
it was a very senti song that I had to film for you beforehand, but I hope you enjoy it.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's have a
I'm
watch.
excited.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me where you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. If you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. If you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go? So why don't we go? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know.
Okay, I hope you
Alright.
liked it.
Well, if you would like more of Kai's performance, you can check out her YouTube channel showcasing her talent in singing, showing here on the screen below. And yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
I hope you liked it, Farina. We appreciate your time today for squeezing us in your busy schedule. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Farina.
Of course.
It's been
Thank you
a it's,
for
it's been an honor getting to know you more.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jappy. Nice to meet you.
Nice
And
to
thank
meet
you
you.
again. Always a pleasure to be here. So thank you guys.
All right. We hope you had fun.
All right. Also,
Goodbye.
I wanted to give a huge, huge thank you for all of your support. And also, please like and subscribe so you're always updated to our newest episode. Again, this is Kai with my co host, Jappy,
Hi.
leaving you with a friendly reminder that when things get tough, don't forget to smile. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye,
Thank you so
everyone.
much, Karina.
Thank you,
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Farina. Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lily, and welcome back for another episode of